Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I am Valsa Williams and with me is Tanvi Taneja with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches Atmanirbhar Uttar Pradesh Rozgar Yojana for migrant workers today. 1 crore 25 lakh people to get employment. Central team is visiting Gujarat, Maharashtra and Telangana to review coronavirus situation. COVID-19 recovery rate improves to more than 58% in the country. 2,85,637 people cured so far. Supreme Court permits Centre and CBSE to cancel remaining board examinations. Death toll in lightning strikes and rain-related incidents across Bihar and Uttar Pradesh mounts to 137. INS Jalashwa departs from Iranian port of Bandar Abbas with 687 Indian citizens on board. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said the fight against the COVID-19 epidemic is going on, and since there is no vaccine for coronavirus, we only have one medicine for this deadly virus, and that is masks and 2 gaz ki duri or social distancing. Launching the unique and path-breaking initiative scheme of Atmanirbhar Uttar Pradesh Rozgar Yojana through video conferencing, the Prime Minister said that Atmanirbhar Abhiyan is going to benefit Uttar Pradesh the most.
प्रधानमंत्री गरीब कल्याण रोजगार अभियान आज इसी शक्ति ने आत्मनिर्भर उत्तर प्रदेश रोजगार अभियान को प्रेरणा दी है। यानी केंद्र सरकार की योजना को योगी जी की सरकार ने गुणात्मक और संख्यात्मक दोनों ही तरीके से विस्तार दे दिया है। यूपी सरकार ने न सिर्फ इसमें अनेक नई योजनाएं जोड़ी हैं, लाभार्थियों की संख्या बढ़ाई है, बल्कि इसे आत्मनिर्भर भारत के लक्ष्य के साथ भी पूरी तरह जोड़ दिया है, क्लब कर दिया है।
The Atmanirbhar Uttar Pradesh Rozgar Yojana is focused on generating employment for those migrant workers of the state who recently returned from other states. Under the campaign, around 1 crore 25 lakh people will be provided employment in the state in different schemes. On the occasion, the Prime Minister praised the UP government and particularly the leadership of Yogi Adityanath for handling the migrant workers' issues perfectly. The PM said the Yogi government has done a wonderful job and worked on a war footing, using all resources to contain the spread of corona. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath even decided not to attend the last rites of his father and decided to work for the people of the state. Mr. Modi said that Uttar Pradesh has shown exemplary success in controlling the spread of corona, and this success becomes more important when we compare it with 4 major countries of Europe whose total population is close to UP's population, and while those countries have more than 1 lakh deaths, in Uttar Pradesh the number is only 600.
जितने लोग इंग्लैंड, फ्रांस, इटली और स्पेन इन 4 देशों में रहते हैं, उतने ही लोग हमारे उत्तर प्रदेश में रहते हैं। लेकिन कोरोना में इन 4 देशों में मिलाकर उनकी जनसंख्या उत्तर प्रदेश जितनी है, इन 4 देशों में मिलाकर के 1,30,000 लोगों की मौत हो चुकी है, जबकि उतनी ही जनसंख्या वाला हमारा उत्तर प्रदेश 600 लोगों की जान गई है।
The Prime Minister said the Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign will generate approximately 35 lakh new jobs in the agriculture sector. We have a report.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the state government made arrangements of 1 lakh beds, constituted more than 60,000 health teams, provided food and ration to the needy, and started various schemes for Atmanirbhar Bharat. On this occasion, Prime Minister interacted with members of self-help groups and beneficiaries of different central and state government schemes. Under the Atmanirbhar Uttar Pradesh Rozgar Yojana, a loan amount of 5,900 crores will be distributed to 2.4 lakh units. More than 1 lakh new units will also get 3,226 crore rupees as loan amount. This campaign is launched in 31 districts of the state. All these districts received more than 25,000 returning migrant workers during lockdown. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
A central team will be on a 4-day visit to Gujarat, Maharashtra and Telangana from today to review the COVID-19 situation in these states. During its visit, the team, led by the Joint Secretary in the Health Ministry, will interact with state government officials to strengthen ongoing efforts for management of coronavirus. A central team led by Joint Secretary in the Health Ministry, Love Agarwal, will be reaching Hyderabad later today to coordinate with the state officials in strengthening COVID-19 management efforts. According to officials, the team will also review measures like testing, implementation of containment strategies, hospital and quarantine facilities, treatment protocols, among others, undertaken by the state authorities for containing the spread of COVID-19. Meanwhile, the state has so far reported 11,364 cases with 230 fatalities against 71,000 tests conducted. Our correspondent reports that traders in the main markets in Hyderabad announced to close their shops voluntarily for a week due to the spike in COVID-19 cases in the city.
Lad Bazaar, a wholesale market for bangles and other products, has been shut today onwards, and shops in Begum Bazaar will be closed from Sunday onwards. The decision came in light of about half a dozen merchants in the Lad Bazaar died due to COVID-19, and 20 others also got affected. As there is no respite even after reducing business hours, the Hyderabad Kirana Merchants Association, at its meeting, discussed the rising number of COVID cases, and members decided to close all shops till July 5th. Earlier, some other wholesale markets in Secunderabad also brought down shutters for a week. Lakshmi, AIR News, Hyderabad.
The government today said the recovery rate of COVID-19 has improved to 58.24% in the country, and 2,85,637 people affected by coronavirus have been cured so far. During the last 24 hours, 13,940 people have recovered from COVID-19. Presently, the total number of active corona cases in the country is 1,89,463. Health and Family Welfare Ministry said 17,296 new cases of COVID-19 have been reported in the country in the last 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 4,90,401. This is the highest spike in fresh cases since the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic in India. 407 deaths have been reported in a single day, taking the nationwide toll to 15,301. The Indian Council of Medical Research, ICMR, has said a total of 2,15,446 test samples were tested for coronavirus by various laboratories in the country in the last 24 hours. This is the highest number of tests conducted by the laboratory chains in the country since the outbreak of COVID-19 in India. So far, 77,76,228 tests have been conducted. In Mizoram, 2 fresh positive cases were reported for coronavirus infections in the last 24 hours. With this, the total positive case for COVID-19 infections in the state has reached 147. Out of the total 147 positive cases till date, 30 patients have been cured and discharged, and the total active cases stand at 117. In Nagaland, the total confirmed positive cases of COVID-19 have gone up to 371, with 16 new cases being detected today. With this, the active cases in the state stand at 211 and 160 have recovered. Minister for Health and Family Welfare, S. Pangnu Phom, tweeted this morning that 16 new cases of COVID-19 positive have been reported out of 539 samples tested. 5 frontline workers have also been tested positive for COVID-19. In Assam, 14 days lockdown has been declared in Kamrup Metro District with effect from Sunday midnight. Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said that curfew will be imposed across the state from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. from tonight. Earlier, lockdown was imposed in the 11 wards in Guwahati city. In Himachal Pradesh, Digital India, a flagship program of the central government, is playing a significant role in connecting the field officers and elected representatives of Panchayati Raj institutions amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Our correspondent reports that meetings with deputy commissioners through video conferencing is the regular feature of the state government to review the situation of COVID-19 pandemic across the state.
All the state-level meetings are being held through video conferencing in the state. Chief Minister Jairam Thakur had personally interacted with elected representatives of all 3,226 panchayats and over 54 urban local bodies. Meetings through video conferencing were being held regularly with deputy commissioners to review the situation of COVID-19 pandemic in all districts. Chief Minister Jairam Thakur said that Digital India has helped state government to interact with field officers and elected representatives of Panchayati Raj in this crisis time of COVID-19. Sanjeev Sundariyal, AIR News, Shimla.
The Maharashtra government has decided to revise its COVID-19 testing strategy for its frontline workers, mainly for police and medical personnel, by using ICMR-approved antigen test kits. The rapid antigen kits, called Standard Q COVID-19 AG detection, provides results within an hour, which helps to decide the further course of treatment for a serious patient at the earliest. It is also to be used to know the prevalence of the pandemic among masses, while the antibody test is being done to check whether the workers have developed antibodies after being exposed to the coronavirus-affected person. More in this report.
Maharashtra Health Minister Rajesh Tope has informed that 1 lakh antigen test kits will soon be made available in the state. While taking policy decision in this regard, the state government has decided that antigen tests would be primarily conducted on the frontline COVID-19 workers such as essential service staff, health workers, police and others. Earlier, the state government and Mumbai civic body decided to undertake rapid antibody tests in the state to limit the spread of COVID-19. Both the authorities have asked private companies, corporate houses and hospitals to undertake antibody tests of their employees. Nivedita for AIR News, Mumbai.
Surakshit Dada Dadi Nana Nani Abhiyan is a collaborative effort between Niti Aayog, Piramal Foundation and 25 aspirational districts to ensure the well-being of 2.9 million senior citizens during the COVID-19 pandemic. Niti Aayog has launched this campaign following the appeal by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to take care of senior citizens. AIR Ahmedabad correspondent reports that Surendranagar district is one of the 25 aspirational districts of the country which is implementing this scheme very successfully. More from our Ahmedabad correspondent.
Piramal Foundation, with the help of Social Welfare Department and District Administration, is implementing this campaign in Surendranagar district. More than 150 volunteers are engaged in this campaign. They are contacting about 25,000 senior citizens of the district through phone calls by taking the contact details from the district administration. They also help them to fulfill their essential requirements like medicines, ration or work-related ration cards. One woman beneficiary narrates her experience.
मेरा नाम कल्पनाबेन चंद्रकांत शाह है। दादा दादी नाना नानी सुरक्षा समाज अभियान अंतर्गत मुझे फोन आया था। मुझे यह किट दिया गया है जिसकी मुझे बहुत खुशी है। मुझे वृद्धावस्था पेंशन योजना से भी पैसा मिल रहा है।
It is worth mentioning that Surendranagar district administration, with the help of volunteers, have already contacted more than 5,000 senior citizens. With Dinesh Parmar in Surendranagar, Yogesh Pandya, AIR News, Ahmedabad.
14 new cases of COVID-19 were reported today in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Chief Secretary Chetan B. Sanghi tweeted this morning that 11 defence personnel who landed in Port Blair, along with 1 policeman and 2 other persons, were found positive. Here is a report.
All the persons found positive admitted to hospital for treatment. This is the maximum number of positive cases reported in Andaman and Nicobar Island in a single day. Now the total number of COVID-19 cases reported has reached to 72 so far, out of which 43 have been recovered. Gaurav Patwal, AIR News, Port Blair.
The serological survey in Delhi will begin tomorrow and it will be carried out jointly by the National Centre for Disease Control (NCDC) and the Delhi government. Training of all the concerned survey teams was completed yesterday. Amid rising cases of COVID-19 in Delhi, yesterday the Union Home Secretary reviewed the implementation of various decisions on COVID in Delhi, which were taken in a meeting chaired by Home Minister Amit Shah on the 21st of June. The Home Ministry, in a series of tweets, informed that the Home Minister also approved the combined use of Arogya Setu and Itihas apps as strong predictive tools for future detection of COVID outbreaks in population clusters. A report.
This survey will be conducted in all the districts of Delhi to understand the proportion of population exposed to corona infection. 2 age categorization have been set to conduct the survey. One is for below 18 years of age group and another for above 18 years. Depending upon the level of seroprevalence of infection, appropriate public health interventions can be planned and implemented for prevention and control of the disease. As per the Indian Council of Medical Research, periodic sero survey are useful to guide the policy makers to conduct surveys in high-risk areas or vulnerable population who has been infected in the past and has now recovered. The survey will involve collection of blood samples from randomly selected individuals. Blood samples will be collected for detecting IgG antibodies and it would be conducted using an IgG ELISA kits. Bhupendra Singh, AIR News, Delhi.
Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has said most patients in the national capital have mild coronavirus and affirmed that the city is fully prepared to tackle the pandemic. In his virtual media briefing today, he said only 6,000 beds are occupied out of 13,500 COVID beds in Delhi's hospitals. Mr. Kejriwal attributed the increase in the number of cases to increased testing for COVID in the city, which he said has been tripled recently to 18,000 tests daily. He asserted that plasma therapy is helping cure moderate cases by not letting patients' condition worsen. Mr. Kejriwal informed that oximeter is being provided to mild patients at their homes to keep tab of the oxygen saturation level, which he informed is a critical indicator of seriousness of the disease. He also informed that number of deaths in LNJP hospital has reduced to less than half because of plasma therapy. Delhi Chief Minister said out of the city's total 74,000 COVID-19 cases, 45,000 people have already recovered.
The Indo-Tibetan Border Police, ITBP, is ready with medical support staff at COVID Care Centre at Chhatarpur in New Delhi. ITBP has provided fully operational medical teams to the COVID Care Centre today. DG ITBP SS Deswal today met the ITBP teams of healthcare professionals and other supporting staff and congratulated them for the professional preparedness of the team within a short notice. Talking to the ITBP personnel at the spot, Mr. Deswal said that the force is ready with the team of doctors to provide full support to the centre. The required team of doctors and other medical staff, support and security staff as sought has been provided to the centre. You are listening to the Midday News on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches Atmanirbhar Uttar Pradesh Rozgar Yojana for migrant workers today. 1 crore 25 lakh people to get employment. Central team is visiting Gujarat, Maharashtra and Telangana to review coronavirus situation. COVID-19 recovery rate improves to more than 58% in the country. 2,85,637 people cured so far. Supreme Court permits Centre and CBSE to cancel remaining board examinations. Death toll in lightning strikes and rain-related incidents across Bihar and Uttar Pradesh mounts to 137. And INS Jalashva departs from Iranian port of Bandar Abbas with 687 Indians on board. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
अपने साथ अपनों का ध्यान रखो, बड़े बुजुर्गों का तुम ध्यान रखो, तो बात करो, कुछ मदद करो, कोरोना के चलते याद रखो, घर की सफाई ना भूलना, हाथों को धोना मत भूलना, सुरक्षित दादा दादी नाना नानी अभियान, अपने साथ अपनों का ध्यान.
The Supreme Court today permitted the Centre and CBSE to cancel the remaining board examinations due to COVID-19 pandemic and gave the go-ahead to its scheme to award marks to students for the cancelled papers which were scheduled to be held in July. A bench of Justices A.M. Khanwilkar, Dinesh Maheshwari and Sanjeev Khanna permitted the CBSE to issue the notification for the cancellation of examinations. The bench, after perusing the notification of the CBSE, allowed the board to issue it and said that Class 10th and 12th exams of CBSE scheduled for July 1st to 15th will be governed by this order. During the hearing, Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, appearing for the Centre and the CBSE, said the assessment scheme will consider marks achieved by students in the last 3 papers of the board exams. The Apex Court was hearing pleas seeking relief, including scrapping of remaining exams of Class 12th, scheduled from July the 1st to the 15th, in view of increasing number of COVID-19 cases. Similar relief was sought by the ICSE board as well. Both CBSE and ICSE told the top court that the results of the Class 10th and 12th board exams can be declared by mid-July. The CBSE's assessment scheme approved by the top court said that for the students of both classes 10th and 12th who have completed all their examinations, their results will be declared based on their performance in the exams. It said that students who have appeared in the examinations in more than 3 subjects, the average of the marks obtained in the best 3 performing subjects will be awarded in the subjects whose examinations have not been conducted. The scheme said for students who have appeared in the examinations in only 3 subjects, the average of the marks obtained in the best 2 performing subjects will be awarded in the subjects whose examinations have not been conducted. The CBSE board said the examinees of Class 12th students of CBSE board will, however, have the option of either taking the exams later or to move ahead with the assessment based on their performance in the last exams. The re-exam option will not be available to Class 10 students. The top court was informed that states like Delhi, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu have conveyed their inability to conduct board exams. The death toll in lightning strikes and rain-related incidents has reached 137 in Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. In Bihar, 113 people lost their lives and 56 others were injured in the last 36 hours in 25 districts of the state. Most of the casualties are farmers who were in their fields. 16 people were killed in Gopalganj, while 41 died in 6 districts of Purnia, Nawada, Madhubani, Bhagalpur, Aurangabad and Siwan. Other 56 casualties were reported from 18 districts. Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has expressed grief at the loss of lives and announced an ex gratia of 4 lakh rupees to the next of kin of the deceased. Mr. Kumar has ordered free treatment to the injured people. Our correspondent has filed this report.
The death toll in lightning and rain-related incidents in 25 districts of the state during the last 36 hours has risen to 113. 49 others have been injured. Most of the casualties are farmers who were doing agriculture-related works in fields. 16 people were killed in Gopalganj, while 41 in 6 districts of Purnia, Nawada, Madhubani, Bhagalpur, Aurangabad and Siwan. Other 56 casualties were reported from 18 districts. Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has expressed grief over the loss of lives and announced an ex gratia of 4 lakh rupees to the next of the kin of the deceased. Mr. Kumar has ordered free treatment to injured. With the report of K.K. Lal from Patna, Anupam Mishra, AR News.
In Uttar Pradesh, at least 24 people were killed and 12 others injured following lightning strikes in several parts of the state. As per the report of the Relief Commissioner of Uttar Pradesh, maximum 9 deaths were reported from Devariya district, followed by 6 deaths in Prayagraj.
INS Jalashva departed from Iranian port of Bandar Abbas last evening after the embarkment of 687 Indian citizens. The ship was deployed to bring back stranded citizens from Iran under the Operation Samudra Setu. INS Jalashva arrived of Bandar Abbas on the evening of 24th of June and entered the harbour on 25th of June. During the transit to Iran, the crew of INS Jalashva undertook preparatory activities for evacuation operation, which included sanitization and preparation of living spaces for evacuees. The ship also handed over 2 air evacuation pods indigenously developed by the Indian Navy to the Iranian authorities. The Indian Navy has launched Operation Samudra Setu as a part of a national effort to repatriate Indian citizens from overseas. Earlier this month, INS Shardul brought back 233 Indian nationals from Iran under this operation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people in the country and abroad in his 66th episode of his Man Ki Baat program on All India Radio at 11 a.m. on Sunday. It will be broadcast on the entire network of All India Radio and Doordarshan, and also on AIR News website www.newsonair.com and News on AIR mobile app. It will also be streamed live on the YouTube channels of AIR, DD News, Prime Minister's Office and Information and Broadcasting Ministry. AIR will broadcast the program in regional languages immediately after the Hindi broadcast. The regional language versions will be repeated at 8 in the evening. The News Services Division of All India Radio, in its bilingual live phone-in program tonight, will bring you a special discussion on COVID-19. This can be heard on the FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:30 p.m. onwards. Listeners can ask questions to the experts on toll-free telephone number 1800-115767. You can also ask questions on telephone number 011-2331 4444 and post queries on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts by hashtag AskAIR. This program will also be available on our website newsonair.com and on our YouTube channel News on AIR Official. You can also follow us on the News on AIR app for regular updates.
Kerala is starting antibody testing for all expats arriving from abroad to the state in all major airports from today.
Antibody test will be conducted in those passengers who had not done COVID test. Wide arrangements are being done in 4 airports in the state. Around 200 tests will be conducted in 1 hour. Passengers will have to wait in specific areas till the result is available. If the result is positive, the persons will be shifted to hospital and those who are negative will be transferred for home quarantine. As COVID test has been done for passengers from UAE, the test certificate need to be shown in airport on arrival. People returning from Qatar should have green status in Ehtaras app. PPE kit will be compulsory for passengers arriving from Saudi Arabia and Kuwait. In general, passengers should wear N95 mask, face shield and gloves and use sanitizers. Mayusha for AIR News from Thiruvananthapuram.
Now let us take a look at the weather update for today. The national capital Delhi is expected to have a generally cloudy sky with light rain. Minimum temperature was 29 degrees Celsius. Maximum will remain around 39 degrees. Mumbai will have a generally cloudy sky with light rain. Minimum temperature was 26 degrees. Maximum will be around 32 degrees. In Chennai, minimum temperature was 28 degrees Celsius. Maximum will be around 36 degrees. The metro city will have a generally cloudy sky with light rain. Kolkata will have a partly cloudy sky with possibility of moderate rain or thunderstorm. Minimum temperature in the metropolis was 28 degrees, while maximum will be around 36 degrees. Chandigarh will see a generally cloudy sky with possibility of development of thunder or lightning. Minimum temperature in the city was 27 degrees, while maximum will be around 35 degrees Celsius. Dehradun will have a partly cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Minimum temperature was 25 degrees and the maximum is expected at 34 degrees. In Hyderabad, rain or thunder showers would occur towards evening or night. Minimum temperature was 25 degrees Celsius, while the maximum will be around 35 degrees. Bengaluru experienced a minimum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, and the maximum is expected at 30 degrees. The city will have a generally cloudy sky with moderate rain. Ahmedabad will have a generally cloudy sky with light rain. Minimum temperature in the city was 29 degrees Celsius, while the maximum will be around 38 degrees. Bhopal will have a partly cloudy sky with possibility of rain or thunderstorm or dust storm. Minimum temperature will be 26 degrees, while maximum will be around 35 degrees. Patna will have a generally cloudy sky with intermittent rain. Minimum temperature was recorded at 26 degrees Celsius, while the maximum will be around 30 degrees. Guwahati is likely to witness a generally cloudy sky with heavy rain. Minimum temperature in the city was 23 degrees Celsius, while the maximum will be around 28 degrees. In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, minimum temperature was 26 degrees in Jammu, while maximum will be around 37 degrees Celsius. The city is likely to have a mainly clear sky, becoming partly cloudy towards afternoon or evening. In Srinagar, minimum temperature was 17 degrees, while the maximum will be around 31 degrees. The city will have mainly clear sky, becoming partly cloudy towards afternoon or evening. In Gilgit, minimum temperature was 15 degrees, maximum will be around 35 degrees. There will be mainly clear sky, becoming partly cloudy towards afternoon or evening. Muzaffarabad will have a partly cloudy sky with possibility of rain or thunderstorm or dust storm. The city saw a minimum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius, while the maximum temperature will be around 37 degrees. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches Atmanirbhar Uttar Pradesh Rozgar Yojana for migrant workers today. 1.25 crore people to get employment. Central team is visiting Gujarat, Maharashtra and Telangana to review coronavirus situation. COVID-19 recovery rate improves to more than 58% in the country. 2,85,637 people cured so far. Supreme Court permits Centre and CBSE to cancel remaining board examinations. Death toll in lightning strikes and rain-related incidents across Bihar and UP mounts to 137. And INS Jalashwa departs from Iranian port of Bandar Abbas with 687 Indian citizens on board. And with that, we end the midday news.